Love on the High Seas, a serialized gay romance taking place on the Caribbean cruise liner, the Majestic Star. Follow along with me as I take everyone on an epic adventure with love, murder, and mystery. Penned by Ryland Mason, narrated by me, Brian Shepard.
Episode 10, Chance. Getting off the ship with Christopher was a good idea. I felt refreshed as we made our way through the terminal and out into the streets. Port-au-Prince was a bustling city with people all around. After the earthquake back in 2010, the economy had fallen, along with a lot of buildings. The rebuilding of the city would take time. Now all the people could do is wait for passenger ships to stop. We stopped by a couple of stalls and bought trinkets. We even stopped for lunch. The good thing about the people here is that they all grow pretty much all the food, so I could tell it was fresh. We continued to walk around town, making sure I checked in with Chris just to make sure his arm was okay. I would sometimes catch him rubbing it. He would say it was just fine, just sore and itchy. Walking the streets, shopping, and lunch, now we decided to walk the beautiful beach. We could see some people enjoying the water and laying out on the sand. Just 24 hours ago, a nasty hurricane came through. You could see branches, some beach chairs overturned, a ton of seaweed at one end of the beach. Still, it was nice to get out, stretch, and clear my mind. "Are you ready to head back to the ship?" Christopher inquired. He looked pooped out. I guess it was back to the ship for us. Joey must be busy getting the ship back in order, with the cleaning and resupplying, while we are docked. "Absolutely. We can head back now if you like. I'm sure Jack has to be finished by now. Let's just hope he was successful in finding out what he needed," I said as I started my way off the beach and back towards the terminal. Showing my ID and checking back in, we proceeded to go our separate ways. As I headed back to my cabin, Christopher was in search of Jack, as he checked with Betty, who said he checked back in an hour ago. Back in my room, I decided to pack away my new trinkets into my suitcase so I don't forget them. Now that that's out of the way, I myself can see if Justin was around or still off ship with Eric, as I have not seen them. So I made my way out of the cabin in search of my friends. Through the lobby and down the deck towards the pool area, where I found Shillings pulling out deck chairs with matching pillows back out on the deck. To then be on the stern, that's where I saw Justin and Eric standing with a tall man in a suit. It didn't seem like the conversation was going too well, as I could hear Eric getting loud. That's when the man in the suit started to get loud with Eric, pointing a finger in his face. Oh boy. Justin must have seen me standing there, as he held up a hand to stop me from moving any further. While they were going at it, Justin walked over to me. "What's going on, Justin? And who is that guy?" I asked, as I have never seen Eric so upset. "That is Jonathan Edwards, owner of Majestic Cruises. What a great guy. Now he's a jerk." Which is all he said, as I saw Mr. Edwards turn and notice me. He then walked away from Eric, who was still talking, and proceeded to walk towards us. "Ah, you must be the friend Eric was telling me about. Chance, is it?" he asked, which I'm sure he knew was right. Something is not right with this guy. Yes, that's me, and you are Mr. Edwards, owner of the company. Very nice to meet you. Yeah, if you'll excuse me, I have to meet with someone, I said, giving Justin a look of, I'm getting out of here. Well, it was nice to meet you, Chance. However, if it's Joey you're looking for, you won't find him, as he's no longer on the ship. He ended with a smile. An evil smile. I'm sorry. What do you mean, not on the ship? I asked, sounding concerned. Why would he not be on the ship? He sent him to another ship, and at the tail end of this journey. Johnny, did you really have to do this now? Why not wait until he was done? He already knew he was being transferred. Call him back, Eric said as he pleaded with this man who didn't seem bothered at all, yet just kept staring at me, with half a smile now. Turning to Justin, I looked confused. Okay, what is going on, Justin? Why is he saying Joey is not on the ship? I was supposed to meet with him when I got back, I said, still not really understanding what was going on. He transferred Joey to the seas. Joey is most likely on a plane, heading to his new ship. I'm so sorry, Chance, Justin replied. Well, now that business is over, time for me to leave. Eric, it was wonderful to see you, as I'm sure I will be running into you at the launch party. All of my ships at one port to see the newest and fastest ship in the fleet make her inaugural sailing. Continued to walk backwards as he spoke, to then give a short wave to Eric when he turned around and proceeded down deck towards the lobby. I, on the other hand, had no clue what to do. I just walked back to my cabin, still shocked at the news of Joey being transferred. There was so much I wanted to say to him before our cruise had ended. Like this new ship of his, the tour of South Africa. Ask him how he feels about me. Maybe he's in love with me like I am with him. Oh, who am I kidding? It's too soon. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. I guess I'll never know. I finally got back to my cabin so I could change out of my flip-flops and into my sneakers. I stopped to look around the room. No note or letter that I could see. You know, the movies where they left and you have no idea why, and then you get home to find a note. Good or bad, there would be a note. Well, this is no movie, I'm afraid. I wonder who would play me. Oh, focus. Checking my hair once again and trying to distract myself. I decided to read a new book. A romance, which I always go for. I'm a sap for a great love story. Then, of course, my mind starts to wander. I still don't understand why he was transferred like that. I didn't realize Mr. Edwards could do that in the middle of a cruise. Time to talk with Eric and see if I can find out more about this transfer crap. I left my cabin and was about to locate Justin when Eric came around the corner. And that's also when there was an announcement made. Attention crew, please be advised that embarkation will commence at this time. All directional staff, please proceed to your station. Room stewards and stewardess, please make sure TVs are set to channel 12, the safety channel. Thank you for your attention. Sounds like Andrews to me. I wonder if that's who replaced Joey. Well, that means the ship will be moving soon. Eric, why would the owner transfer him like that? Why not wait until the end like he was supposed to? I don't get it. Seemed quick. Eric had this look like he knew something I didn't. I get the feeling I don't know something. I said it as I could only imagine what. I agree it was quick. So I'm going to assume Joey never talked about his ex. I mean, I don't blame him, as he was bad news, as you saw for yourself. Finished, he just stood there, looking at me as I'm sure he was waiting for my response and what it was going to be. However, I was still processing what he just said. The owner is his ex? I said, as I thought how there was no way I could compete with that. Sadly, yes. It's been some time now since they last ran into each other, as I heard he does not visit ships like this, unannounced anyway. I would not be surprised if he did this on purpose. That's the way he is, he said as we made our way into the cabin to see Justin. Of course, as we entered, Justin walked over and just hugged me. Did I look that depressed? I sure felt it. It was like someone ripping your heart out. I just met the man, and already I'm feeling this way. What bothers me the most is now I can't see him or be next to him. Like buying a brand new car only to have some idiot slam into you, totaling your brand new car in the process, not even a week later. There and then gone. Maybe I'm reading too many romance books. How are you holding up? He asked as he stepped back to look at me. I'm okay. Just lost, I guess. I know everyone will just say stop boo-hooing and go find him. Well, easier said than done. Maybe this Johnny wants him back. Have you seen him, Justin? The man is a walking Greek statue. There's no way I could go up against that, I said as I plopped down in the chair. I can't even call him. The man doesn't even have a cell phone. Besides, he will be busy with his new ship. I don't want to get in the way. That and Johnny will be there. I'd rather just finish this trip and get back home. I'll be fine. Justin, this is twice now that something has happened while on board a ship. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe we should just fly. Life on board the ship went back to normal as we hit our last port. We had 2 more long days at sea until we reached Nassau. Finally, from there I would fly with Eric and Justin back to Florida. I believe Jack and Christopher were heading back to Dublin with the crown in hand this time. I was told that Cassius had the crown in a backpack he was carrying. He's also going to prison for a very long time. Once on the plane landed, we all went our separate ways. I'm so close to home. My couch was calling, and so was the ice cream.